get up. And I'm going to use my body to block her and get her behind where I want her to be. And I'm using deliberate steps, and I'm not taking a lot of fidgeting steps, but I do still need to block her. And she is a little dog. So my steps are going to be... She's little.
She is fast. It's good practice.
And I'm waiting for her to be stationary or seated before I start taking steps back. So right now, I'm going to take a step back and kind of gauge her and see what she's going to do.
Did she stay behind the line?
And as long as she stays behind this line, so now I'm going to take a step back. And I still want my authority facing her. So I'm probably this whole time I'm not even going to be facing the door at all. I'm going to be facing her, so I'm going to be walking and answering the door backwards.
Step back.
She's doing a lot of probing and challenging right now. So with her seated, I'm taking a step back.
Stay seated. So it's a really sudden step that you take towards the dog. That's what stops him.
So right now, just reaching for the door handle was too much for her. So now since she moved from that threshold to this one, I'm just going to block her from coming through the kitchen.
Now this part will make it a little bit easier because it's a smaller boundary area to control.
So she sat down a lot sooner. And right now I went from the doorknob to the deadbolt, because the different sounds from the doorknob to the deadbolt might cause a reaction. And right now I'm not even opening up the door all the way. I just want just the movement of the door, even slightly being open, can cause a reaction. now I'm just jiggling the handle to the screen door because that's different from the doorknob and the deadbolt. And then same thing with the screen door. I'm not going to open it up completely.
That was a great sit.
And just because the guest is in the door does not mean that she gets to come up and greet the guest. So right now, I'm just waiting for her to stay calm. And I'm going to come over here. Hi, Caleb. You know, welcome back home. Oh.
So that's a good example of as soon as she turned, then Penny saw that as an opportunity to try to come out.
And you want Penny to greet the guest once the guest crosses the threshold. So go ahead.
So if you turn your hips, make sure you swivel your head, and keep your head on the towards the dog. Yes. All right, that was pretty good.